Long for the days when the earth had four corners, the age when the water serpent carved out the streams, the lakes, the rivers. The waters ran swiftly, unabated, uninhibited, and the world had four corners.
A story that has been passed down by our people for generations is the battle of the Thunderbird against the beast that was devouring her children. It is said that she called upon all the powers that were available to her, but none of these could overcome the beast. In final desperation, she called upon a native warrior who accepted the challenge and defeated the beast. In gratitude, the Thunderbird bestowed upon the warrior the name ThunderChild. This name has been ceremoniously given to our treatment center by a native elder, Laura Singer, because of the successful work that we do in this battle against the beast of alcoholism and substance abuse.
In the early 70s, the four tribes in the Montana and Wyoming area decided that they needed, to start doing something about the disease of alcoholism in the region, which was running at about 80% at the time. So they formed an initial coalition. The Northern Cheyenne, Crow, Shoshone, and Arapaho tribes came together and formed the initial coalition, which later grew to a coalition of 11 members.
Our tribal leaders recognized that in order to treat this devastating illness, cultural considerations would have to play an important part.
We had to bring in the existing experts, I guess, psychiatrists and psychologists who were working in the field at that time, and told us about the concepts that they used in counseling. And so that we had a young group of Indian people who then interpret those or Indianize those concepts. And by working with notable leaders like that, it gave us the credibility to be able to define and establish culture as a treatment modality.
Located on a bluff above the Tongue River with a panoramic view of the Bighorn Mountains, ThunderChild is the first Native American alcohol treatment center. The natural surroundings and peaceful isolation of ThunderChild are conducive to the healing process of our clients. Professionals skilled in the treatment of alcoholism and substance abuse make up the staff of ThunderChild. Group sessions, led by licensed and skilled counselors, allow individuals to openly share with others in treatment and gain strength from the recognition that they are not alone. One-on-one consultations are necessary and a helpful part of the ThunderChild treatment process.
The cultural spirituality component of our treatment program is vital to the clients that we serve. The Native American people have always been very close to the Creator, and our belief systems are such that it is a way of life that it's paramount to everything and anything that we do.
I think one of our strong points for ThunderChild is the spirituality, and all the steps are geared towards the spirituality, helping them back into their own culture and start taking pride of who they are, who they really are.
Clients share a room with others, which allows for support and exchange of ideas. Recognizing that diet is an important part of the recovery process, ThunderChild has a full-time kitchen staff that prepares meals 3 times a day. A staff nurse, as well as other medical professionals located on the nearby Crow and Northern Cheyenne Reservation, provide for the client's health needs.
I think it's very critical that we take part in the cultural activities that we talk about. And, you know, it's the old standard of if you talk the talk, then you should walk the walk. And I'm not particularly comfortable teaching something if it's not something that I am willing to personally practice. And I think that our staff reflects that same attitude and philosophy.
Terry Beartusk, our executive director, taught me when I first got here. He says, I'm going to teach you Indian 101. And one of the things that he started to teach me about was belief systems. Spiritual belief systems are very important to Native Americans. I don't care whether they're urban or whether they've lived in the frontier areas. The instillment of that belief system is so important, spiritual belief system.
Training of ThunderChild staff is an ongoing process. In-services and workshops are held on a regular basis to ensure that the quality of care is maintained at a high standard. The client's success in their treatment at ThunderChild is celebrated by a medallion ceremony. The ceremony consists of staff, clients, and family members speaking words of encouragement to the graduate as they embark on their journey into sobriety and recovery.
When I first came to ThunderChild and to Cedar Mountain, it was for my son. But as I went into my program, I realized I was here for myself. And that's the most important thing to me now is my sobriety and to stay clean. When I was using drugs and alcohol, I stayed away from sun dances, sweat lodges, peyote meetings, out of respect for my culture and my elders and our way of life. Since being here clean and sober, it took me a while to get into the sweat, but I did it, and I was comfortable there. I released a lot of things that were on my mind during that sweat, and nobody laughed or criticized at me in there when I cried, because as being here, men can cry without being shameful. Thank you for allowing me to come into your house and become a man, because I was the lost boy out there. I know I was a man, but coming here, I realized that I'm a Native American man now, and I'm the hope for the future of my reservation, to set examples for the youngsters that are still out there doing drugs and drinking.
Kind of hard to. It's really humbling. To try to say the words that may have probably saved my life, that have given my children a father for a few more years, an opportunity to serve my government these last 16 years and our people, giving me an opportunity for all the hurt I've caused in this world and in my youth, an opportunity to come back and be a human being and to stand with my head up. There's really no words to do that, so I just hope with the little effort that I've been able to contribute on being with the board at ThunderChild will show my thank you.
The ThunderChild warrior destroyed the beast that devoured the Thunderbird's children, and she was forever thankful. We are thankful to be called upon as warriors that shatter the beasts of alcohol and drugs. The battles are not over, and the future demands that we tackle other beasts, such as homelessness, elder and adolescent care, and HIV/AIDS. There is a future in ThunderChild where we see a new pride in Indian heritage and a willingness to guide the seventh generation, our children, in their pursuit of peace and balance. For ThunderChild, aho!